Now, what exactly is life insurance for? Well, it provides two things. It provides an immediate cash amount to deal with immediate issues. Often people get life insurance in order to pay off a mortgage on a house if they own a house. Of course, they may pay off their debts as well through a life insurance benefit. But the core of life insurance, it is there to provide an income for people, for your family, for the survivors, to ensure that they are able to maintain their lifestyle as they would have anticipated, so that their lifestyle is not eroded due to that unexpected tragedy. Now, as a rule of thumb, your life insurance face value should be 10 to 12 times your income. And when we work with clients, we actually come up with a more precise number, and that number would vary based on a whole bunch of factors. But that 10 to 12 time rule of thumb is an easy number, and generally will get most people in the ballpark of the amount of life insurance that they need. One of the things that we find a lot is that young families are quite substantially underinsured, and so they don't carry enough insurance, thinking that perhaps the insurance they have in their workplace, which may only be a small multiple of their salary, that amount will cover them because they have insurance at least. But the truth is, young families, we find more and more, need something in the range of $750,000 to $1 million worth of life insurance coverage, depending on the number of children they have, and of course on the age of the husband and wife. And so you don't want to be underinsured, because that can put your family in a very difficult position. Now, you should have personal life insurance because your workplace insurance generally won't cover you for enough. But more importantly, if you leave your job, you may lose coverage. You may be unable to get new coverage when you go to either a new job or perhaps you go off to work independently. Also, if your employer changes their benefit plan, it's quite possible that you may not be able to become reinsured under that new benefit plan. So you can lose your life insurance coverage in your workplace. There's really only one kind of life insurance that most people should be looking at, and that is term life insurance. You don't need fancy bells and whistles like whole life or universal life insurance that have cash components or so-called investment components to them. Those investment components are generally not that productive. Now, I'm not saying there's never a place for those types of insurance, whole life or universal life, but it's a very niche product, generally for those who are wealthier, primarily because there's some tax advantages to them. But as an investment component, you're much better off to save your money, buy term life insurance, and invest the difference.